Hello everyone, this is Latasha Blanton from the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. And you're going to have the opportunity to travel with Phil Scott to
sunny South Africa. You guys are going to have the opportunity to come to Johannesburg, and you guys are going to be coming to Durban. And we're going to set it up perfectly. It's going to be like a luxury experience for you guys. At the same time, you're going to be getting some culture. And of course, you're going to get an opportunity to talk to Phil, hang out with Phil, and get his views on Africa and South Africa.
You're also going to get an opportunity to explore the lifestyles here that are available in South Africa. And we're going to do all that for you in an amazing 10 days. We do hope that you go to the website and book, because we do look forward to seeing you here.
Absolutely. Our website is therealsouthafrica.com. Go there, scroll down. You'll see a picture of Phil, and just go ahead and book there. So we'll see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa.
The greediness of some of these pharmaceutical companies is just unimaginable. We have covered a story a few years back when it comes to generic medication and how much it has helped the continent of Africa, especially those that are being imported from India. Of course, there are both pros and cons, and there's a story just recently about how kids were unalived because of a specific drug. It never was tasted, it got in the country and it unalived so many kids. I think the parents are trying to sue, and it's a very sad story. But there's another side to this generic pharmaceutical drugs, and that side is, since it's affordable, it's literally helping millions of Africans survive. Because if it was up to those pharmaceutical companies, the ones that patent it and the ones that are making billions, right, everyone will just be unalived because we can't afford the drugs that they are selling. So what India is doing is reverse engineering those same medicines and drugs and actually selling it in a market where not a lot of people can afford the HIV medication or the tuberculosis medication. So that's how a lot of people were able to cope. But now the pharmaceutical companies are refusing to drop the patent, and so that would mean the generic medications can't be sold to those that can't afford the patented one in different countries, not just in the US. Most of these pharmaceutical companies are found in the West, and so Africans or other countries that can't afford that expensive product, even though in the first place it shouldn't even be that expensive, because when they reverse engineer it, the difference between that medication and the ones Indians are selling is almost 10% of that product. And so it makes you think, why overprice it like that unless that's not the purpose? The purpose is not really to heal the people. Anyways, we don't want to get into that. At the end of the day, it's a touchy subject. Maybe on the website we can cover this a bit more and in depth, but for now, let's stick to this one, okay? So at the moment, South Africa and Colombia, according to the WRAL news, they are taking a different approach towards drug makers, and they are pushing back on policies that deny cheap treatment to millions of people with tuberculosis and HIV. Experts see it as a shift in how such countries deal with pharmaceutical companies and say it could trigger more efforts to make life-saving medicines more widely available. And this is accurate because we need to start making our own medicine, our own drugs, right? The reason why we are suffering is because we were dependent on these companies that are making it hard for our people to actually afford it and to use it, because it's not a one-time thing. You can't buy an HIV drug and then that's it. You have to keep taking it every day, every month, and majority of the people can't afford that, so they depend on these generic products from India. Now think about this. If we can make it in our own countries and in our own continent, then that means even dependence on India will come down, because now guess what? We're making it ourselves. We are catering to our own people, but the laws and the companies, as well as some governments, actually stop this from being exercised because they say, no, this company has the patent, so you're not able to produce this medicine, even though it's going to save millions of lives. in the continent of Africa. It's just sad how it is, but at least now a lot of countries are waking up to the fact that we need to fix this. We need to bring solutions to this issue, and the only way we can do that is if we ourselves invest in that industry and actually produce that. We actually know what we're putting in that drug so that our own people can use it and heal themselves without breaking the bank or selling their land. It's ridiculous, but we're happy that people are waking up to this idea. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about this. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.